Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Happy Sunday. It's time to get back into that Sunday routine of uploading a video. Let's talk about how to be a magnet. Here is the thing. What happens most of the time is people chase. Still don't know how to attract because they chase. And what that actually means is that they are not giving themselves enough love. If you catch yourself constantly chasing and not attracting easily, not feeling like you're a magnet, then that is your sign that you need to let go of that thing you're chasing. Because it's the sign that you need to provide for yourself first. You need to be there for yourself first and fix some things. It means that you are literally not giving yourself enough love, which is normal because I don't know, including myself, don't know a single person that gives themselves enough love. And it doesn't mean that those people don't exist. I just haven't met them because it's so rare to find someone that is unapologetically themselves. Find someone who is being unapologetically themselves. In the end, that's what who we all want to be. In the end, we all want to be unapologetically ourselves, but we don't put in the work. And if you catch yourself feeling like, oh, I'm not a magnet, like I don't attract things, I always catch myself chasing things, you're not putting in the work. And even if you come up to me and tell me like, oh, but like I do meditate, or I do work out, or I do this and this and this for myself. Maybe you do, but you're still not doing it right, or you still haven't tried it all if you still catch yourself chasing. So what is missing is your self-reflection. And self-reflection can only happen if you are open and willing to learn new things. If you have the honesty with yourself that you don't know shit. You don't know anything. Everything you know is in the past. Everything you know is past. It's dead. It's your believing systems. Which doesn't mean that it's not true, but it also doesn't mean that it is true, because in literally every single moment, you can learn something new. And that is the fact that you have to understand, not just believe, but understand through experiencing it. So first, what needs to change is you being brutally honest with yourself, saying, okay, there's endless new things for me to learn. And I haven't tried it all. I have not tried it all. Thank you. The next step is to be thankful that life is literally serving you more options. Life is literally opening the doors for you, showing like, hey, there is a way for you. There is a way. If something doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that life wants to punch you in the face. It's literally a blessing, because life is showing you, stop doing this to yourself. Stop. This is not the right way. Try something new. Be brave and try something new. So that is what you need to do. And so if there is a certain something or someone you want to attract, you want to magnetize, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself why. Let's say I want to be a magnet to money. Why do I want to be a magnet to money? Okay, because I want to be rich. Why do I want to be rich? Oh, because then I don't have to think about money anymore, and I can just buy myself nice clothes, and I can always travel and live a really nice lifestyle. Okay, why? Why do I want nice clothes? Why do I want to always travel and live a nice lifestyle? Okay, I want nice clothes because it gives validation. Okay, why do I want validation? Because I feel like I'm not enough. That was just an example. But that is literally how you get to the root of why you desire something. And this is really important. It's really important to find the root, because the root is where you have to start. So let's say I just figured out I feel like I'm not enough and I want validation from the outer world, from the outside. There, I not only have the root, but also the key to my financial freedom. And the key and the root is to put myself first. And let me tell you one thing. No matter what it is, no matter who it is, you want to magnetize. The root of everything is love. The root of everything is love. We as human beings, we are all different, but we all want the same in the end. We want to be loved. Of course, that's literally the reason why we are here. The thing is, though, that we have a big misunderstanding of what love is. And most of the people don't love themselves. They expect from others to receive the love they don't give themselves, to receive that love from others through validation, through drugs, to receive that love through sex, just quick sex, to receive that love through spending money on other people, buying things. We are all addicted to being loved. We all want to be saved. We all want to be in our comfort zone. Just this nice zone of pure love. And we can get there without running through life constantly lying to ourselves and constantly being dependent on others, because that's a place from which you can never be a magnet. And so now let's get back to becoming a magnet. You want to be a magnet. You want to magnetize something or someone. Go ask yourself the why questions first until you get to the very root. And see what needs to be fixed. Be willing and be open to go through that personal development. Be willing and be open to work on yourself and to put in the work. The most successful people that attract things easily now, that are literally magnets to anything they manifest, whatever it is that they do, it's not and never a 9-to-5 job. It's a 24/7 dedication. And it doesn't mean that you have to work your butt off until you're exhausted. that's, for example, not even what meditation is. That's not what self-love and self-work is, but it is a full-time dedication to yourself. You have to show up for yourself. You have to choose yourself every single day, because you may have noticed, because you've clicked on this video, no one else can give you that. And if you don't change that today, in this moment, when? Tell me when. How many more videos on YouTube you want to watch? How many more times you want to scroll through Instagram and like save all these reels and motivational videos and the poetry stuff and all of that. It's literally time to stop being a victim. Isn't it so exhausting to be a victim? To constantly chase things, not to experience real success, not being enough for yourself? Aren't you over that? Aren't you so done with this? It's time to be enough for yourself. And once you are enough for yourself, you are gonna be a magnet. I literally know both sides. I literally know both sides. And ever since I started putting in the work for myself, ever since then, life has become very beautiful, and it's become very easy to attract things. Because another thing that is really important to know and to understand is, it doesn't mean that once I love myself and once I know how to meditate and know how to manifest, it doesn't mean that I'm going to bed tonight manifesting that dream car of mine and tomorrow I'm gonna have it. That's not what it means. What it truly means to be a magnet is that once you want everything life gives you, you are literally gonna get everything you want. You need trust. You really need to learn what trust is, and you can find all of it through meditating. And meditating doesn't mean that you sit still in a yogi position and close your eyes and meditate for 5 hours a day. That's not what meditation is. Meditation is when you stop thinking and start feeling. And it can be through so many things. Meditating can be when you dance and you stop thinking and you just feel. When you forget time and space. Meditating can be when you go on a run. You just run and you forget everything. Meditating can be when you laugh. Meditating is not something you can do. It is something you be. Meditation also means to endure silence. And it's literally a key to remembering who you are and finding your way back to yourself, getting into your full potential again, and loving yourself first. But what I meant when I said that you have to put in the work and be disciplined is when you first start meditating. The first time you're going to meditate, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be really, really ugly because there is so much horror stuff going on, all of these unreleased emotions, everything that is stuck in your body, stuck in your head, all of your anxiety, all of your trauma, all of that trash from the outer world, from social media. You have not faced your emotions. You have not let yourself feel your emotions. You haven't taken the time for yourself in a long time. And so if you start getting either back into meditation, or if you are starting with meditation, you first have to go through that. It's literally like after a breakup. It hurts really bad because you've just lost yourself. You've lost yourself in that relationship, and now you're sad. You're sad and you're overwhelmed, and you don't know how to deal with yourself, and you don't want to feel like it anymore. So you're like, I'm just gonna go out and get distracted because I don't want to feel this pain. You've been doing that the whole time, and it's not gonna make you become a magnet, because your energy, your aura always speaks for itself. And if you live like that, if you make yourself dependent on other people constantly, you are needy and you're greedy, and that's the energy you radiate out there and that people take in from you. And that's why you're never gonna magnetize the things you want to attract. And if you want to change that, you have to show up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself every single day. You're not gonna feel like it every day. But if you show up for yourself every single day, very soon, every day can become the best day, because you are going to become a magnet to everything. But you have to do this. You have to let go of the old story that you have been telling yourself, that you have been living, because you have believed that that was you. And in order to let go of that old story, you have to go through it. The only way out is through. And then you're gonna have to tell yourself a new story. So it's not only about enduring silence and letting go of everything that doesn't belong to you anymore, but it's also about visualizing, sensing, and feeling with your whole body what that new version of you, that actual version of you, would feel like. So you really, and that is why a meditation is the way there, because you can teach your body what that feels like. Your brain cannot differentiate between the story you tell them and the actual story that's happening. So if you tell yourself the new story, if you tell yourself that you are love, you are a magnet to this, you are the love of your life, you are thankful for all these things, you live in a world full of abundance, you are rich, you are financially free, you have the best people around you, all of the beautiful things that belong to your new story, your reality is going to change. But you have to start with yourself first. You cannot continue expecting from others, making yourself dependent on others, and then sit at home and whine about not being a magnet. You first have to magnetize yourself. Be a magnet for your self-love. Show up for yourself, and everything else is gonna fall into place. The only work you need to do is the work for yourself. So I can only encourage you to do that, to really, really do that. I'm right now working on a meditation, and I am going to post the meditation on this channel so you can go and do the meditation daily, every single day. You have the time. I know you have the time. Instead of scrolling through social media, throw your phone away and take the time for yourself. Really make a plan, like write it down, like see where you have like old patterns that don't get you any further. See how you can manage your time wisely. All right, you guys, I hope you will put yourself first, because I know that you can become a magnet. So tell yourself the new story. You are a magnet, okay? Let go of the old story and become a magnet. And I will see you in my next video. I love you. I believe in you. And I hope you will have an amazing day. Bye.